Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is MrEos here, and I've decided to do a bank video, as it says in the title. My reason for doing this is I'm not really sure. I'm coming to the end of my kind of first year at university, so the project that we had it in. I'll have a few months over summer before I start up again. So I was going to kind of get into PVMing properly, so kind of do it hardcore, as much as the likes of Darden and Wooks and various players like that do it. So 8, 9 hours a day, that kind of thing. But before I did that, I just want to show you kind of my not starting point, because that'll sound a bit kind of pretentious with my bank, but kind of where I'm going to begin with my large PVM streak. Um, so without further ado, let's just hop into it. Alright, so let me just pause it. Okay, here we go. Now, this is kind of my junk and random stuff collection tab. So you've got some god banners. I still don't know what that is. The obsidian shards, of which I have one of, from the Fight Cauldron minigame, I think, to make the obsidian armor, which is kind of scattered around. A little vial collection. I meant to get 10 mil, but it just takes so long, so I gave up at about 5. Well, there you go, I gave up at that many. Those, I have no idea why I've still got those. I think that was from when I did ranged ages ago. Polyball spores, a few charms, various bits and pieces off Treasure Hunter or Squeal of Fortune as it was. Milestone capes, I'm 2 levels off that and 5 levels off that, so I'm a total of 7 levels off the 80 milestone cape, which will be a nice new addition that will come in just here, and I can't wait to get that cape, but I keep procrastinating thieving. 5-year veteran cape, I think I'm 2 years off the 10-year one, or 2 or 3 years off the 10-year one, so that'd be nice to have. Blisterwood weapons, defenders, bolts, capes, prayer armor from when it was good. I use this stuff to PK, and actually that's why I've got kind of various sets of that armor. Ghostly robes, ancient ceremonial. Let's move these around a little bit. Oh, I've got the shorts, the blue shorts, and the blue top. I love those. Yeah, so we've got the obsidian mage helm, shield, boots, and gloves. Absolutely amazing for fight kiln. If you ever want to do it kind of more than once, I recommend you get this gear and then the 3 helmet switches. It's 85 smithing to make the armor, but it's so worth it. When you've got the full set, it pretty much halves the damage that you take in the fight kiln, so that makes it a hell of a lot easier. You got the Gree-Grees, Bandosian token. That's right, I was on the losing side, unfortunately. My very low level Wildstalker helmet. I never PK. Cape of Legends. This stuff, yeah, and got some of this house-made things. The 5-year vet hood. That creepy mask. Boots. 10-year anniversary cape. Soul Wars cape. Scrimshaw Fan Prism. As I say, this is all kind of random bits and pieces from various things. Dominion Sword. Didn't really use that much. Blisterwood, Stakes, Ivandis Flail, the classic Cape and Hood, Shark Fists, Vine Whip, the Shard of Zaris, which is pretty sweet. Barrow's Amulet, I haven't had a chance to use those yet, but I don't actually go to Rise of the Sick that much, so we'll see about those. Salve Amulet, got those off Squeal of Fortune, or whatever it is now. Treasure Hunter, that's the one. Same with these. Yeah, curled horns, tattoos, flippers, gorilla mask, barbed tail, necromancer outfit, full outfit, which I'm quite proud of. That took me, I have no idea, because I got the Mortania Legs 3 first to kind of halve the amount of time it takes to get the golden keys to find the Necromancer kit, so I kind of halved my time, but at the same time doubled it, because I did all the tasks in the quest from the Mortania legs. So that was probably about 12 to 14 hours worth of work, just for those robes. But they do look very cool, and they're rare as well, which is what I like. DEFCON t-shirt, yeah, the Obsidian armor. So that's the warrior helmet, that's the ranger helmet, and then you've got the body and legs there. Full void set, the elite void. Just done Morning's End part 2 this morning, so I got the full mourner's gear, the bazooka, and various random bits and pieces, void knight gloves. Next tab, my magic tab. So I got my teleports, my runes and stuff in here. I put these up there so it kind of matches the blue thing that I've got going on, except for that, which doesn't make any sense. Might just pop that. That's a bit better. Yeah, there we go. So I've just got a small collection of runes. I don't really collect runes. I rarely have a use for runes other than kind of the blood ones, waters, fires. Occasionally use those, but I'm not a huge fan of magic, to be honest, so they don't get used. My illuminated books, very proud of these. This is one of my favourite collections. I love these books. I just remember kind of using them pre-EOC, and I was obsessed with these books. I always had to have them. I was a ranger, always have been. So yeah, that's why I've got those collected up. Runic staff, Ectophile to teleport around. Yeah. My flatmate, the loudmouth little git. Right. Yeah. Necromancer stuff. So I got 3 shade skulls with that as well. Skill capes, lined up in order. No, they're not lined up in the order that I got them anymore. Order I got them was ranged, magic, then constitution, then defense, then attack, then strength, then herbal, then construction. Those are my 2 favourite kit. Well, construction construction is my favourite cape at the moment, to be honest. Herbal tab, so I got all my potions and stuff, all the flasks of various doses. I mean, these are the 6 flasks that I use pretty much all the time. So you've got the adrenalines, prayer renewals, super antifires, super prayers, overloads, and super restores. And then you've got the extremes up here for when I make them. Yeah, those are from when I actually trained Herblore. Next, this is the general skilling tab, so you've got all the kind of bonus bits of gear. So you've got the full mining outfit, Inferno Days, and those other 2 fire making bits. Crafting, currently collecting up some crafting supplies because I need to get 90 so I can start doing ports. Summoning in general, going for 90 summoning at the moment, and then the next goal is 96. So just trying to, I think that's enough chance to get me up to 90, but I just keep kind of collecting them at the moment. That's from fletching. Yeah, a couple of large crates as well. Nothing that exciting in here. The 4 out of 5 bits of the artisan that I keep using. I got some of those farmer's legwear as well from these magic beans that have released day before yesterday. This is my this was my PVM tab, but I was finding it a bit it was getting filled up with this kind of stuff, so I just kind of moved it all over to here, which is the last tab we'll take a look at. But in here you've got all my kind of complete potions, summoning, rings, potions, scraps, bolts, food, portents, teletabs, tockle, my signs, my task armor. So get in there with that. I've got 4 elite pieces so far. The Ardoon cloak, I'm getting around to doing that, but cloaks never look that different, so it's not a big priority. Mortania legs 4 is something I really want to get soon. Mighty Slayer helmet, mad necklace, offhand chaotic crossbow. I'll explain why I just have that one chaotic in a minute. Ring of dueling and ring of stone. This is my kind of QBD and loot tab. Dragon Rider amulet. Yeah, the reason this is so empty is because I actually sold everything in here recently to buy something that's in this tab. So I had to kind of collect it all together, sell it, and then I kind of made this video when I bought the item that's in here. So you'll see what that is soon. So yeah, this is kind of pretty much every single piece of loot you can get from QBD, apart from like special ones like Visage and um, Dragon Kite Shield. But I'm not gonna have placeholders of those because they're so infrequent. Just got the regular drops here. This is my kind of Slayer gear tab, if you like. So I've got my kind of hybrid world event stuff, and some of these bits and pieces I got from God War's dungeon. So you got the War Priest, trying to get the Saradomin stuff at the moment. Only missing the helmet and gloves for Armadale. Got the full Bandos from the actual world event. All my Slayer masks. I've completed most of these. I need to complete that one. The green strike worms, or jungle ones. Ice strike worms, I'm not actually 95 Slayer, so that's a bit useless at the moment. The Dust Devils, Bloodvelds, and Gargoyles. Haven't done those yet. So yeah, 27. That's from. Well, if you don't know what they are, you don't really need to know what they are. They're not interesting, to be honest. But somebody watching this might know what they are. Collected those for no particular. Oh no, that was for the one of the hard tasks in the Mortania set. Pyre logs, eye patch, and left eye patch. When I do the quests, you can kind of combine the two and give yourself sunshades, which looks pretty cool. Draken's medallion teleports you all around Mortania. One of the most useful items ever if you're doing the Mortania task set. Gano bits and pieces, Morrigan's javelins. So yeah, that's that tab. And then this is my main kind of PVM tab, if you like. This is all my gear switches and bits. So you've got the... Yes, it's not Superior. I don't have the levels for Superior. The Bort Tetsu and the Sea Singers, the Bort Port sets, just because, I don't know, they're cheap and they're better than... I find them better than next sets, to be honest, depending on what I'm doing. They're perfectly good for... When I use this kind of stuff for questing as well, it's just... It takes ages to degrade to dust. I mean, this is my kind of... I think this is my second set of Tetsu, and that's like my second hood, but all these are still my first, and I've had them for a couple of months now, so they last for ages. I've got the 90 power armors. Absolutely love these. I get asked why have them, because they degrade to dust. Well, I know they degrade to dust, but they're still the best armor in the game at the moment, so or the best power armor in the game, so I'm not going to have them. I get asked why don't I have next sets. Well, at the moment I don't really have enough money to have any next sets, but I've got this. I mean, would you have Bandos and then want to buy Dragon? It's that kind of thought process for me. I mean, I've got these. I have no use for next sets, to be honest. I mean, this stuff degrades so slowly when you boss anyway, as long as you don't die with it. Glacier boots, 3 amulets. I don't buy the Murmur because I think the Murmur's ugly, and I prefer the Amulet of Ranging. I mean, it's 0.1 less, and it's a Shark's Tooth. It just looks cooler, and it's 100k as opposed to like 1.7 mil or whatever the Murmur is. The DPS gloves, the 90 DPS gloves. So you've got the Razorbacks, Celestial Hand Wraps, and the Ascension Grips, which look absolutely amazing. I love the Ascension Grips so much. Av's Alerter, got loads of those because when you die they turn to nothing, so you can't reclaim them. Guthix Cape, I like the Guthix Cape. Tokar Cowl. I need to get another one of these as a placeholder, but for now that's enough. Use that for melee. Bought Reefwalker's Cape. I didn't mean to actually use this, so that's kind of 2 mil I've lost. I went on the training dummy and forgot I had it on, so that kind of started to degrade it, so a little bit of a facepalm moment. My Trimmed Fury that I love, that I use for quite a lot of things. Specialist Necklace I use mainly just for if I go to, I don't know, KK or something, but this I just use for everything else. And then my weapons, so I've yet to upgrade to Seismics. I'm still quite a way off those. That's about 1/10 of the price of a Seismic one, so that won't be happening anytime soon. Virtus Wand and Book, Drago Rapiers. I like the Rapiers for QBD, and my Ascension set, which is my pride and joy. This is the thing that I had to kind of sell all this loot to get, and I've been collecting money up to get the offhand for quite a while, and that's also the reason I have the offhand Chaotic, is because I was using the main hand and the offhand Chaotic. I mean, honestly, the offhand doesn't do a lot more damage, but the set of them just looks absolutely stunning. So that's kind of, I'm complete for my weapons. I mean, seismics are cool, but I'm more of a ranger. I love them. Um, and yeah, that's my bank. Pretty much, I think I've gone over everything. Yeah, a couple of fire capes, auspicious katanas. So yeah, um, as I say, I'll get on kind of once I hand this unit in. I'll start posting videos a lot more often, kind of PVM ones, because well, I enjoy it, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoy watching it. So I'll meet the supply and demand. Um, yeah, no, this is my favourite look at the moment. I, they just look so much nicer than seismics, in my opinion. I love them. So yeah, if you like the video, like. There's no point subscribing just yet. I mean, you can do if you'd like to, but it won't be for a couple of weeks until I start posting PVM videos. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching. Give you a little wave. Bye bye.